Oh, sure, yeah. We're gonna let me do the intro.
I'm loving.
Fucking took it over. You're taking too long.
Honey.
With nobody.
I was saying hi and welcome.
We don't say hi
am I
for
good?
Batman.
Nobody.
Is it working?
Nobody.
Working, Drew. Also,
Okay.
oh my god, guys, we gotta introduce ourselves because new things are happening. I'm Fuzz. That's Adam.
Hi.
That's Josh.
Yeah.
That's Trevor.
Hi.
And I didn't put him in alphabetically, but we have a new member today at this moment. And he's Drew.
We
Say hi, Drew.
fired Banjo.
We did not fire
we
Banjo.
did not fire Banjo.
We got the Razzmatazz.
Wimmy wham wham wazzle. That's my
What the fuck
catchphrase.
was that?
I'm
Get
glad
the
it's your
fuck out.
catchphrase.
Get the fuck out.
Absolutely, that's your catchphrase. That's absolutely your catchphrase. Can you repeat it
Well,
again,
thanks
Drew?
for having me, guys.
Oh my
Goodness.
God. Good. It's good. We missed a week. We fucked up. There was a disaster last week.
Listen,
Wasn't
it
our-
was not
Wait,
my
can we
fault.
have another blast
It was
off real
not
quick
my
and explain
fault.
what happened?
We can have
It was
another
not
blast
my
off.
fault.
Let's go down the list. First off, Trevor's fucking computer dropped every 2 minutes on that recording. And
That's
his track was useless. Adam was supposed to show up that day.
Listen.
and
Listen.
fell asleep.
No.
Adam
To be
fell
fair, I
asleep.
was only
No,
reserved.
literally, we were doing, because every week when we're gonna do the podcast, we're like, okay, who can make it today? And everybody is like, this is when I can do it. This is like my time for the week. Adam was like, yeah, I can fucking do it today. Adam fell asleep 5 minutes before we were supposed to record.
I
And-
passed the fuck out.
Classic Adam.
He did.
I died. Like I was dead. And then I rose. And I woke up
Because
the
you
next
were
morning and I was like,
drinking again, wasn't
fuck.
You didn't really
Fuck.
say fuck. You just woke up and you were like,
I was like, oh shit. I
Yeah.
So needless to say, we had to scrap that recording.
yeah.
Not to
And-
mention,
And I had so much
not
good
to
in it.
mention, the night before, I totally bailed on them because I went to go watch movies.
Oh my
Which
God.
movie was it? Fuck, what movie was it?
Zootopia.
It was
It-
Zootopia.
Okay, that's a good reason to leave. Zootopia is a good movie, y'all.
Is it? Okay, good. Because I mean, I saw the trailers for it, and I thought I'd much rather see Secret Life of Dogs or Secret Life of Pets.
Fuck that.
And I think I still feel that way, but I just thought that because the the trailer for Zootopia was not the best trailer.
I agree, but full disclosure, Zootopia is probably the best Disney movie they've come out with since Wreck-It Ralph. And it might even be better than Wreck-It
I
Ralph.
was scared that it was going to be like a furry movie, but it was
Adam,
really good.
Adam,
Me
how many
too.
furries were in the theater? Was there any at your view?
I saw zero. So
So zero. So you were lucky. Fuzz, were
I didn't
you
see.
lucky?
No, here's the thing. They could have been like closet furries, but I didn't see any people in like fursuits.
Just them, like, I just want to come out to the world.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody in fursuits.
Maybe
No.
they had
Yeah.
fursuits in like their
My,
purse.
Also, well, you also didn't go on the like premiere day though, right?
I have no idea. We just
So that
went on-
may be why. I'm pretty sure you didn't.
What are you saying, Drew?
I was saying that my brother was actually at a fursuit convention today, not because he's
Why?
a furry, but because he's in Germany right now, and the job that he got is like a doorman at a civic center or like a convention center.
Man, that's
So
a lot of
apparently-
furries to let in.
Yeah, so he's like taking pictures and
That's a
Snapchats with all the
furries
furries,
are a
German
big thing.
furries
Wait a
today.
second.
Yeah.
True. Oh my god.
What's up?
You said it's a fur fest in Germany, right?
I did.
I think that might be where Furry Bob is right now.
Who the fuck
Oh.
is Furry
No
Bob?
way.
Furry
the guy
Bob.
that wrote
Oh,
Because he
Damn.
said
Wait,
he
have we
was
talked
going
about
to
that
a
on
fur
Recess yet?
convention in Germany.
yeah.
Damn.
Lipzig
I-
maybe. Or,
Fuck, Drew. Can you... God damn. Just gonna give it a second.
Drew's brother met Furry Bob.
You want to restart? I'm okay with restarting.
oh god.
I don't give a fuck.
I already used the good whammy wham wham wham.
Bam!
Okay, can't let me do that again.
I'll do the
Expected
intro.
to do
I can
that.
hype,
We're
I can
close
hype
to
this
the
up.
podcast.
I'm gonna hype this up.
But-
Oh,
Yes,
sure,
I
yeah.
am.
We're gonna let me do
Oh,
the intro.
loving.
Loving.
Was that where you started?
You
Yeah.
stop me
I
to that!
assumed, I said follow my lead, and I was like, you guys are gonna know what to fucking do. I'm sure as hell did.
God, I'm disappointed in you, Fuzz.
I know.
That's it.
Tired.
Restart. Restart.
We're not
Still
restarting.
leaving it.
Of loving with
Drew,
nobody.
fucking
That's it.
catchphrase.
We're done.
Honey.
Why do we still record recess, guys? I'm done with this. I want to leave.
Welcome to Recess, episode 13.
Yeah.
With me, I have Amber Brown.
Wait, why are you doing the intros?
Because
You introduce everybody.
Because you started it terribly.
I
You
am
did a
Amber
bad
Brown
What a
Buzz.
disaster.
That is Adam. We've got Shua Josh. We have Trevor PC, and we have a new member.
And now you didn't even, because now if they haven't ever listened, they won't know our voices.
Why
don't
are
know
they
who's talking
starting
right
on
now.
number 13? If
Howdy.
you're starting on
So
number
don't be
13, you're
crazy.
dumb.
It's a podcast.
calling
No
our
one cares the
audience
number.
dumb.
Oh my god. Adam, say hi, please.
Howdy.
Cool. Shua, do you want to say hi?
Hello?
And Trevor?
Hi.
And our new member, Drew.
Drew here is going to join us in the sandbox where we shit.
Well, I want Drew to say
welcome
hi
to the
first.
playground, Drew.
Is Drew even here? Oh boy.
God damn it.
I know you're tired of love.
And
With my Bonnie.
I'm broken.
Try number 3. It's recording number 3.
Guys, we
Talk
could be watching
nonsense.
Daredevil right now.
We could
This is our-
be.
This is
We
our
are.
life.
Man, I feel like we started out like so happy and excited for this
We
podcast,
did.
and we've been getting like exponentially more.
For some reason, fucking acts of nature have
Oh
been
my
shitting
God.
on us. And then we've been constantly hit. What is the issue?
User was moved to your channel.
Let's just get intros done. Let's just get intros done. I'm Fuzz. That's Trevor. Trevor, say hi.
hi.
That's Adam. Adam, say hi.
Howdy.
Drew, Drew, say hi.
We be where wazzle. That's my catchphrase.
Drew, when you were doing like open casting calls for like the couch, when they were asking to take clothes off, was that what you were saying?
Yeah. Well, you can leave, sir. Actually, now that we think about it, you can just go.
So
Drew
many
is-
opportunities skipped because of that stupid catchphrase. You could be a porn star right now, Drew.
I could be.
Like right now at this moment?
Yeah, you could have been the next Lexington
Alright,
Steel.
boys, dicks out.
No.
So did you guys start recording?
We
Yeah.
How far in are you?
Like
minute.
2
A minute and
minutes.
45.
Man, this was not how I wanted this to go at all.
This is not how we wanted to introduce Drew, but here we are. Here we fucking are.
So let's
It's
just
me.
let's just power through. Drew, you're brand new here.
Just power through.
I am. Yeah, it's true.
This is your interview.
Oh God,
Why don't you tell us a little
I
bit
don't
about
like this.
yourself?
It's an ambush.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
How many dildos do you own?
Oh.
All right. Well,
Shua.
that's a
That's
little
inappropriate.
personal.
How many sex toys do you own? That's
my
less
God.
personal. It's
That's less personal. It's true.
It's
It's
less
less
personal.
personal. It's not unpersonal
I don't know.
for
I
sure.
don't know about that.
How many toys?
Is it less personal because it's less
How many,
specific? Because
sorry, how many
Yes.
intimate toys do you own?
Yeah. Nice.
well, define intimate. You know.
Like you would, jab up your butt.
How many
Oh my
fucking
God.
That's
things have
any
you
household
stuck up your
object,
arse?
though.
Oh, okay. I get your.
You know, anything.
He's gonna fit,
anything can be a
guys.
sex toy.
He's gonna fit.
Just
Fit right
believe in
in.
yourself. Anything's
Well,
dildo
no,
if you
you
believe
I
in yourself.
believe in the heart of the cards.
You can't fit your couch in your butt. Let's be
Not
real
with that
here.
attitude.
We gotta leave reality in here. This ain't
Depends
a
on what
fantasy.
parts.
Yeah, trying to fit a couch in, like the couch cushion.
Listen,
No, thank you.
Well, I mean, what if you like cut it down or
Shut
like
up.
use just
No.
like
Listen,
a leg
Shua,
or something?
if you try hard enough, either it fits or you die. And if you die doing what you love, then you really lived.
You'd make a great coach fuss in the in the fucking foot. It's halftime. It's like it's tied, and you're like, you can do anything you want. If you want to put that couch up your ass.
I've been told to be a motivational speaker, so
Johnson! Put that couch up your ass!
Do it for the team.
Rudy.
Rudy. There's no Rudy on the team. You're just like, Rudy. Rudy. Your team's like, what the fuck?
Imagine if, like, the movie Matilda, the fat kid, instead of eating cake, he was shoving a couch up his ass.
Oh my god.
Brucey.
Oh my god.
That scene would be completely different and completely amazing.
That would be a turn.
He's like, it's like at the part where he's like, he can't really eat.
He's like, please, no, I'll go to the chokey, not that.
Not the children.
It was only a matter of time before Drew took it too far, and this matter of time is 4 minutes and 12 seconds
That's
in.
perfect. This is
And he
much
was gone for 2 of
earlier
those
than we
minutes.
expected.
I'd like to say 420.
What?
What?
420.
Oh,
Oh my
420.
god. Thanks.
No.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Adam.
Cut that out.
Not for another month,
Leave
Adam.
that out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the recording.
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Not for me, though.
Christ.
Hey, listen, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably like 5:35 somewhere.
Yeah. It's definitely 5:35 somewhere. Which means we can drink.
Oh, Trevor.
Trevor, you're
I'm just kidding.
we discovered your alcoholism recently.
Trevor's an alcoholic, guys.
No, I wouldn't say alcoholic, but there's Trevor, like he's an aspiring filmmaker. He's like a hard worker, and then his other side is a ruckus reckoning.
A ruckus reckoning.
Yeah,
A ruckus reckoning?
yeah. He
Okay, that's
causes
my
a
new Twitter
ruckus.
handle.
Yeah, the ruckus reckoning. Explain,
Tweet
Trevor, what
Trevor
happened.
at ruckus reckoning.
Because dear old St. Patty's Day really did a number on you.
No, it didn't. I didn't even have a
It
hangover.
did, just a little bit. Just
Wow.
Didn't even have
Wow.
a hangover.
So
You
most
kind
of
of word
us.
raped Banjo.
You
on
did. You called him a bitch. You called him a
Yeah.
bitch.
Listen, it's really hard not to when I'm just so good with words. So
Oh God.
Had a poetry slam. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Most of us were asleep at
It's
4
true.
a.m. But Trevor
2 a.m.
at
2
4.
a.m. my time.
Trevor at 4
Your
got
time.
on demanding.
But you wanna
group
know
me. He's like,
what's
where
interesting?
is everybody? I can't believe this.
Well, in my
Fucking
defense,
4 in the morning.
in my defense, I was pretty sure that it was only midnight at the time.
Definitely.
I
What
like
do you
the
think?
idea-
Time goes fucking backwards? What the fuck?
I like the idea of you looking at your watch, but it isn't a watch. It's just like a drawn-on watch. Like, man, it's a good time.
It's just
now.
like a
So
banana
Trevor,
peel
in his,
draped
in
over
his
his
drunken stupor, thought he was Benjamin Button. Apparently,
yeah.
Yeah, I went backwards in time.
good for you.
I actually pulled up the messages at 2:31 a.m. TS anyone? Question mark? Question mark?
See,
question
okay, and at that point, it was midnight.
No, that's at 2:31. At
Yeah, but that's
4:20
2:31
a.m.
on the East Coast. I'm not
4:20
on the
a.m.
East Coast.
Please join TS. I am drunk and no one is responding.
So we'd like to think he's been there in a room by himself, just waiting for people. Like, they'll come.
2:30 p.m. the next
They'll
day. How long was I in TS?
Doesn't even remember it.
So something happened. Something
No,
happened,
listen.
Trevor.
Okay, I definitely
What were you
No.
drinking, Trev?
uh,
Whiskey?
tequila
Oh, God.
And-
that was mistake number 1. Good
and
God.
also vodka.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Did you
Man.
Did you use a tampon and stuff it up your butt for that? Or?
Oh my god.
That's what I
I
did.
don't want this to be the theme of the podcast, guys. We gotta stop now. Reel it back.
Reel back. Reel back. Guys, how are you feeling about Daredevil?
Oh fuck, Daredevil's good.
We can't
It's
talk
good so
too
far.
much about.
You know,
Can't
I
talk
feel
too
really
much.
good about it. I'm
We can't
excited.
talk too much
I know you
about
do.
Daredevil because we had a whole podcast about Jessica Jones, and then some 12-year-olds came and chat on
It's
us, and I
true.
don't want them to bully us again.
12-year-olds did
You guys
bully
got
us.
bullied by 12-year-olds?
We did.
We did?
We did.
That's great.
Yeah.
Got bullied by fucking grade sixes? What
Yeah,
the
we
fuck?
did.
We sure did.
And
They
you know
got
what?
us.
We gotta take it. We gotta take our lumps. Our
True.
internet lumps.
Or internet lumps?
But for
They're
real.
on
Okay,
a-
I gotta go. Which recess was that?
But
I
for
need
real
to look
though,
at the
fuck
comments.
those
I think that was
Please.
like number 2.
There's
They're on
number
like
2.
a higher scale than us.
Yeah.
So.
They're our
Man.
audience. We gotta cater to them. But
Yeah.
fuck
Wish I
them.
was 12 again.
No, you don't.
Why?
No
I
one
can
wishes
shit on
they
you
were
guys.
12 is an okay age.
You can shit on us all the time anyway, and you do.
That's true.
I
But
honestly
it's
wanna...
not as accepted.
It's true. It's not.
I honestly want to pretend that like the ages 10 to 17 just like didn't happen for me.
Well, that's because
Really?
you lived
Yeah.
your 7 years as a weeaboo.
How dare you?
Well,
How
it's true.
dare you?
It's true.
It's not untrue.
That's not a
That's not
denial.
why I said it.
That's not a denial.
That's not denial. That's just pissed off acceptance.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about
Incredulous.
Trevor's alcoholism.
Not anymore.
Not
We've
anymore.
reeled it back.
Is that
And
At the end of the
this
podcast.
this month has been pretty good when it comes to like good old Netflix with House of Cards, which is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And then Daredevil releasing 2 weeks later, and then soon in September it'd be Luke Cage.
And the Luke Cage trailer came out. And
I didn't see
let
that
me
yet.
just
Was
say,
it good?
I've only seen gifs of it because I haven't gotten to watch the whole video. I have been abstaining from videos that are not the Daredevil episodes for the last 24 hours.
yeah, that's it.
Because it takes out time, man. I don't have time for buffering shit. I gotta get through it.
Now,
But,
would
yeah.
the trailer be better if Drew was Luke Cage? Because I can see that.
No. Dude.
I think definitely yes, it would. I think it would definitely.
I think I used to be super into like really scrawny guys that were like unintimidating and like meek and made me
yeah.
feel safe.
Noodles.
But after
yep.
after seeing like Luke Cage, I feel like I want a dude that could like lift me on his pinky fingernail. You know?
Oh God.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah.
That's what
Same.
you're into. Pinky,
Yeah.
pinky lifting.
Hashtag PinkyLIFTIN. Tweet at Crit Mimosi.
Yep.
I think
there you go.
that.
Yeah.
There it
I
is.
bet Crip knows a little bit about that pinky lifting, you know?
No, Crip knows all about PinkyLIFTIN.
All
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
I bet he does that every night, you know? Dreams about it.
He's
Sounds
about
like
that
dick.
PinkyLIFTIN life.
He's about
guy.
that too. You think he does both or like one at a time? I think he does 4 reps.
You
Solid
gotta
4.
Oh,
do one at a
definitely.
time to be able to,
Low weight,
make sure
high
you're
rep.
balanced.
I bet he like asks his mom for a massage each night. Like, Mom,
Oh,
my
God.
pinkies.
Yeah,
Oh
let's,
my god.
let's move on.
I'd ask his mom for a massage.
Oh my god.
I would too. Well, that's besides the point.
Oh god. Dude, I've been meaning to ask you something for ages, and I keep forgetting. But now that we're on the podcast, I can.
All right,
You're Canadian.
I am.
Did you hear about the Vancouver Fur Convention? 'Cause
Yeah,
I think you'll find
and
this really
and
funny.
The Syrian refugees.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so. For those who don't know, I'm Canadian, and in Canada, our prime minister has accepted more and more refugees. And apparently, in Vancouver, coincidentally, there was a fur convention going on at the same time. These Syrians who do not understand Western culture or furry culture walk into the hotel, and parents were shocked.
Oh
But
my
kids
goodness.
thought it was Disneyland.
Man.
Like, oh my god, like costume animals. And, then,
I
and the
feel like-
furries took it on them
Listen,
to
as
help
a
the Syrians and
as
like
a- as a
show them a
person-
good time.
as a person who's also Middle Eastern, I can say that those parents are probably very shocked and horrified.
Like, even when
I
discovered
feel like-
furries, I was shocked and horrified.
No, but
I feel
this is like another level of shocked and horrified.
But the kids loved it. It was like
They
Disneyland.
did. It was great.
I feel like that's the equivalent of like going to like a strange foreign land and you check in a hotel. It's like you finally, you know, have some peace in your life, and you go in and there's just a bunch of fucking bears on unicycles or something. It's like, what the fuck is going on
So
here?
are we talking about like bears like the animal, or bears like people in bear costumes?
It's actually
or
all
bears
Bear
like
I
Grylls.
think
All
either
Bear
one.
Grylls.
Either one.
just like a
But-
room full of Bear Grylls.
Yeah, like a bunch of Bear
Honestly.
Grylls on a unicycle. But seriously, it was amazing to read about all these kids just saying, "Yeah, this is fantastic. I love Canada. This is a wonderland every day."
These kids are never gonna fucking leave anymore.
Oh, then they'll find the bag. They'll find out the milk's in bags and be like, "Oh, fuck that! No,
So-
we're out of here."
So I guess that the moral of the story is, the furries solved the refugee crisis.
They did. They really did.
They're gonna deport the furries to Syria to confuse the shit out of them.
So,
They're,
like,
they're not gonna shoot.
That's some
they're,
fucking guerrilla tactics.
They're gonna be like,
Well,
yeah,
only the ones dressed as
exactly.
gorillas.
There's gonna be a bunch of gorilla furries running around, and they'll be like,
Oh,
"Oh,
God.
fuck! What are we gonna do? They bamboozled us."
Would you like that episode of SpongeBob with the gorilla suit?
Dude, that always scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it did.
my god. I've had to start reading like Freud for one of my classes, and it's awful. But he talks about like how if you're a kid, if something really strange happens to you, that just ends up being who you are when you grow up. So do you think like in
Man.
20 years there's just going to be like a ton of Syrian
I'm not gonna
furries
lie,
just like
though.
all appearing at the same
I'm not
time?
gonna
That
lie
would
though,
be
I thought about
great.
that. I thought like because how welcoming it was, will that just be a norm to them when they're older? Like, no, that's not
Yeah.
bad. Furries
Yeah,
aren't
they're just
bad.
going to accept it. This is how we get world peace, guys. This is how.
I mean, you say that, but the whole other half of the world are still understand that furries, they don't like them.
Listen,
Look,
the
if you're a
furries, they
furry
help
out
the
there,
orphans.
we love you. The world.
Well,
eh,
let's not go that far.
but
So do you
we
think if I had fucking like Tom Brady or someone, some NFL quarterback, just fucking hum a football into my kid's head when they're young, they'll become a football star? Is that how it works?
that's exactly. We're gonna test that out, Drew.
Okay.
We're 9 months.
It's worth the risk.
We're giving you 9 months. That
Oh
baby better
god,
pop
that's not
out.
much time.
You have 2 days.
9 months
Damn.
and 2 days.
All right.
Don't
I'll
hurt
get to
yourself,
work.
Drew.
Get to work. Find one.
All right.
Find one.
Find one.
Oh,
Find-
God.
Find what, a kid or like someone?
So, in unrelated news, Shua, is your mother busy in the next couple days?
Damn, she isn't.
Wow.
She isn't. You have a good drive, Drew.
I will. It's only, it's probably way longer though. She's in Nova Scotia, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
God damn it. It's worth it though.
You should just go to a bar and be like, hey, in 9 months, I need a baby to make a football star. We can make a compromise. Like, I'll take care of him. It's not going to be sexual.
Yeah, I'll
or
cut you in at
anything.
like 10%. Of
It's
his
not
future
like
earnings.
we're in love. It's purely for baby money.
Purely for baby
I
money.
bet
Baby
that would
money.
work.
That would work.
75% of the time.
75.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe the first
Conservatively.
time won't help, but the second time will help.
Oh,
You just got to add to, by the way, I'm a tennis player. And then you'll slay the pussy.
It's
Just
true.
show him like your sweet calves.
Yeah.
I do have rock solid
You don't even have to
calves.
say you're a tennis
Yeah.
player. Just like lift your pants up a little bit and be like, hey, look down
Like
there.
pretend to stretch like on the
Yeah.
chair or table.
Let me tell you
Like-
something. As a girl, the one thing that we love more than like a good rock solid pinky is a dude with hard calves.
I bet Crips
It's
jealous
true.
of your calves,
Yeah.
Drew. I bet Crips
Oh, you know that's the
dreams
reason he
of
didn't
them.
hang out with us at RTX.
Yeah,
he
that's
was
the
like,
reason
God
why."
damn,
He was
his
so
calves.
intimidated.
I cannot be next to him with those calves.
Like, I bet right
Can't
now
handle
he's
it.
like looking at a catalog with a bunch of pictures of Drew's calves. Like, one day, one fucking day, this
Gotta
calves
hit
are
the
mine.
gym.
Gotta hit the gym.
Drew shows off his legs sometimes too, though.
I do.
like, swear
I'm
to God.
proud.
Yeah, those mini
I-
skirts, Drew. I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I hung out with Drew, and he would constantly be like, my socks are falling down. Hang on. While I slowly bend over and gesture to my fucking calves. Check this out.
They were
Does
falling
he?
down.
Does he like gesture them for like a solid 5 extra seconds? Like, oh,
He really does. You know,
man.
like the bend and snap from Legally Blonde? He does that.
Oh boy.
You know,
Except the bend is like, 10 seconds.
Does he like?
Of
does
just
he
blinking at
purposely
calves.
wear white socks so when like, oh no, I spilt my water, it just goes all over the socks? Man, you can see my calves now.
Fucking wet sock.
wet sock. Hashtag wet sock contest. Tweet at Cripmomochi.
Too many hashtags.
So
Too many hashtags. Although I'm pretty sure one of those got lost in an earlier recording, but I can't
Listen.
remember exactly.
Listen.
Yeah, we'll not talk about that. It will be.
At least we
all-
have
it'll
to
be
do
all.
Pinky lifting.
We do have Pinky Liftin.
Yeah, Pinky Liftin.
I feel like when we see Crip next time, if we ever see Crip in real life, we just point our pinkies up. He'll get it.
Yeah,
He'll get it.
definitely.
Yeah,
He'll
sure.
think it'll mean that we're being fancy.
we're being or in another country possibly offensive. We don't know.
Yeah, definitely offensive in probably a lot of countries.
Probably. We'll probably get arrested, but it's okay. Pinky lifting's worth it.
But you know what? Texas, not a country, so we
Not a
go.
country.
It used to, they want to be, but
It's
It
a
could be.
symbol.
It
It's
could
a
be.
symbol, Trevor. It's a symbol. Symbol of
Texas
America.
is fucking massive. Too big. They need to split it up. Make it into like 5 Texas.
Was it in
Oh,
Texas
yeah,
with the
definitely.
woman or the mom who like went on Facebook and talked about gun rights and like saying like my son takes a gun every day, and then the next day son fucking shot her by mistake.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Fuck, was that in Texas?
I don't know.
Sounds
It was
about
either
right.
Florida or Texas. It was either one of
That
those two
sounds
states.
like-
And
it
her
could be
name was
anywhere
Martha
in the
Cheney,
United
Dick
States.
Cheney's mother.
Also, are we
Jesus.
too political right now at this moment?
Absolutely not.
Cool.
Absolutely not. Shout out to guns.
Shout out to guns.
God. So
Is it Tuesday yet? Because sun's out, guns out. Am I right? Tank Tuesday. Hashtag Tank Tuesday.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. You know Tank Tuesday? What the fuck?
Explain.
I've
No,
never
we're
seen
getting,
anyone
like-
'cause I'm not
seriously
a bro.
participate in Tank Tuesday.
A
Let's
foot
learn-
of snow.
Let's learn
so
to be bros.
no Tank Tuesday for me.
Let's learn to be bros. Adam, teach us to be a bro.
Adam's, I think, the closest that any of us are to a bro.
Oh, Adam's a bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Adam.
I'd
At
bro down
least
with that.
I'm not
A little
a
bit.
frat guy
Who has a moped
who has a
Who has a
swag
moment?
board.
That's a
or a
throwback.
swag board? Yeah.
Adam, I'm not saying that you are a frat dude, but if any of us were gonna be in a frat, it would be between you and Trevor.
Oh God.
And only
Wait.
Trevor because he has the money.
Trevor would be in like a business frat though, like
That's
a
true.
professional one.
Very true.
Trevor would probably buy his own
Isn't
frat.
isn't Chua in a frat?
Nope.
No, he's not.
There are
not.
some okay frats. Most are garbage trash, but you know,
I'm pretty sure even
there's
the
like
okay
there's like
ones are
the
pretty
nice
garbage
guy
trash.
frat at every college. We have a nice guy
The
frat.
milady frat.
The milady frat.
Exactly. I have some
I'm all-
friends
I'm
in
all
a
about-
lady frat.
I'm all about sororities.
Oh God.
Isn't
Mhm,
everyone?
mhm.
Mm.
Fun fact. I might have already mentioned this before on
Your
the podcast.
legacy? Yeah.
I am a legacy at 2 different sororities.
Oh my.
Yeah, you
Right.
guys could be talking to a
Right.
very different buzz right now, but I decided I'm not about that way.
A weeaboo sorority.
Yeah, well,
was-
tell us how many people are in your apartment right now drinking?
More than I would like.
Yeah.
Fuzz,
Yeah.
we should give Fuzz a challenge.
So you're
for
you're
this.
still like you're adjacent to that life.
Yeah.
I am
We should-
because
we
one of
should
them is
start-
actually in a sorority.
We should start a fursuit frat.
No, thank you.
Man.
I'm out. I'm
The,
out.
the Syrians will
Sure?
love it.
Yeah.
What would the letters be?
Like
Fur Kappa
uh,
Fur.
Yeah,
KYS.
fur
God.
Kappa fur, and like we'll get a sign purposely that's just like it's just a furry letters, and it's just
Alpha
like when
Yif
you
Delta.
yeah, like when you feel
Oh my
them,
God.
it's just fur.
I like it.
Can our
Good
mascot
God.
just Sanic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. And then we can have
Oh my
shirts,
God.
shirts and helmets. Gotta go fast.
I'm on board. I don't know about you.
I'm on board. Like
I'm
I feel
100%
like
game.
I feel
I'm
like
glad
if this
that I
was on
can't
my
join.
if this is on my no, you're in too, Fuzz.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, you're in.
Yeah, by
You can't be in a
default, you're
frat.
in.
So everyone
it's
in. And the
it's co-ed.
initiation. What should be the initiation? Is it like pinky lifting to the max?
Yeah, you gotta be able to pinky lift 300.
Yeah, 300.
300.
Yep.
And like Crips for sure the lead of Fur Kappa Fur.
Oh, definitely.
That bro there. Crips a bro. For those who don't
He's
know.
a bro.
He's a bro.
Is he?
Circus bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a circus bro.
Circus bro. He's in the circus frat.
That's
Definitely.
true.
the frat that is life. The circus frat.
Oh my God, so sad.
Yeah, Chris is definitely a legacy.
Yeah.
Drawn
Crips-
to the circus
Crips-
like moths
Crips
to a
not
flame.
Crips the legacy. John Weiss is a legend.
John
you can't ignore
Weiss.
that.
He is the man, the myth.
Legend.
The legend.
And if Crip wants to ignore that, we'll keep on the legacy. We'll pretend to be
Taste of legend.
John Weiss's son.
I still want a job swap with him for a week.
Yeah,
You can
Crips
make that
Matt,
happen.
We can make that TV
fucking
pilot.
Bio.
That'd be incredible. So,
Wow, wow,
who
wow,
would do a
EPA,
job swap,
EPA.
Drew? Would it be you and Crypt or you
Yeah.
and John Weiss?
No, it would be me and Crypt, and I would go and hang out with his
So
dad
what
and
would
hot
Crypt
mom
do in your
and sister.
What would Crypt be doing in your place then?
He would be going lobstering, and he would fucking die
I would love to see John Weiss Jr.
because it's
fucking
terrible.
do
Oh yeah,
lobster
Drew,
fishing.
you're new. You gotta explain to the people what you do. What do you do, Drew?
Okay, well, I am a New England lad, hailing from the great state of Maine.
Second best state
And-
in the country.
Well, according
I
to
don't know
some
about
people. It's up there though. It's
After
definitely.
Michigan.
But yeah, and I go lobster fishing in the Atlantic Ocean,
How
and it sounds interesting.
how fun is it?
It's actually terrible. It's the worst thing in the world.
Is-
Admittedly, it's very fascinating. I could talk about it all day.
Is
but
Deadliest Catch your like autobiography?
yeah, that's the name of it.
Guys, hashtag
But he's actually
deadliest
talking
catch.
about STDs.
Oh man. God.
Like, is there fights between you? Like, you see another Massachusetts
man.
boats, and like, does it go all war? Like, you take out the
It's not like,
cannons?
because obviously fucking Massachusetts boats don't come all the way up here, but there are
Yeah.
huge, like, I don't want to say rivalries. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. Like, feuds, I guess.
But
Oh
like,
my god, like
on the water
Family
with-
Feud?
Yeah, between
That's
like
how
different
they deal it.
families.
That's
It's
how they deal
very,
it out. They fucking go
very
on Family Feud.
territorial, and people, cut off each other's traps and shit like that.
That's
I
savage.
don't know what I thought
Lots-
you were gonna say when you said cut off each other's blank.
Cut that bitch
I didn't
off.
think it was
No.
gonna be traps.
And like burn down people's boat and stuff, which is
I
on the
thought we
water.
were
It
gonna
doesn't
get into
sound like
some
it could
mafia
happen,
shit.
but
Drew,
it basically is.
would you say you have bad blood with these people?
No. I was gonna say, do you think it's like Game
I-
of Thrones style? Like you fucking.
It is. It's very much like that.
Who would you be in the fisherman world of Game of Thrones?
I'm the Starks. Definitely, I identify with the Starks, even though
So you're dead.
spoilers, they're all fucking
Spoiler.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Drew's
You're
dead.
dead.
Drew's actually a ghost. He's just a ghost. He's fucking Casper.
Rip in peace, Drew.
You,
Yeah.
you're
I'm
dead.
I'm fucking off with my dog somewhere. Who knows?
Drew's like the ghosts from Harry Potter, like that just like fly around.
Like Merlin. Or no, not Merlin.
What's his face
Fucking
like?
nearly headless Nick.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
dude.
Nick.
Yeah, that's true. Except
But
he's just holding
but instead of
lobsters.
that, when he like when the ghost pops out, it's just Drew doing pinky lifts, just like fuck
Yeah.
you.
Pinky lifting the lobsters.
God.
That's
Fuck, I
right.
bet that
That's
would
exactly what I'm just pinky lifting all
That's
fucking
just
day.
like,
That's
that's
how.
just pain to
That's why I'm the
someone.
pinky lifting champion.
of the world.
Not. I don't know. I haven't gone to the world competition yet. I'm hoping to
Of,
qualify this year.
Of
Do you think
Northeast Maine.
Crypt's your competition to make it to worlds? Let's say that.
Yeah, I'm at least the champion of New England. So
Yeah, that's good.
Do you think you could beat Crypt?
it's tough. I'm gonna try.
I
I'm gonna give
think
it
like
my best.
psychologically, you can mess him up if you and his mom, you know,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
hit him
I
where it
know
hurts.
what you mean. Whammy, wham, wham, wazzle. You know.